Mayors of some of Minnesota's largest cities gathered at the state capitol today, demanding more authority to regulate guns at the local level. But to do that, they first need action from the legislature. Danny Spiewak is here to explain what it is they're looking for. Danny?
Association church families, there's not enough support in the divided state legislature right now to pass a statewide assault weapons ban. So today, the mayors from Minnesota's 4 largest cities, plus several other city leaders, renewed their demands for more local control to allow them to implement their own bans.
We are here today for a call to action.
As faith leaders concluded their week-long protest outside the Capitol,
reject the idolatry of guns.
9 Minnesota mayors huddled in the Capitol basement with their own message for state lawmakers.
If there are going to be folks who hold gavels in this building who say we're not going to do anything different as a result of seeing children being murdered in our schools, well, that's not acceptable.
St. Paul Mayor Melvin Carter, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry, and 7 other executives from Rochester and the Twin Cities suburbs say their cities are all drafting ordinances to regulate guns at the local level, which would include banning possession of assault weapons and prohibiting guns in some public spaces.
We are ready to act.
But these ordinances will only take effect if the state repeals a 1980s law known as preemption, which prevents local municipalities from implementing their own gun regulations.
We've had demonstrations on Main Street in downtown Stillwater with people carrying AR-15s. But I can't keep those guns off of Main Street. I don't have the authority to do it. To me, that's absurd.
However, with Republicans holding shared power in the House, it's unlikely the legislature would support repealing the preemption law.
We feel that the Second Amendment should not change depending on your zip code.
Without a preemption statute, House GOP Public Safety co-chair Paul Novotny says somebody driving across the state might break the law without even knowing.
Say, for example, you got in a crash and you didn't realize that you had entered a jurisdiction that was contrary to state law.
Mayor Carter also acknowledged that repealing the preemption law could allow municipalities to loosen gun regulations if they want it.
This is not any of our ideal solution. This is where we are because of inaction.
The Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus also opposes repealing the preemption law. They say it would lead to a confusing patchwork of city ordinances and that it's unreasonable for a driver to look up the local laws of every city they pass through. Back to you.
All right, Danny. Thank you.